On Members' Order of the Day number 2.
Military Manoeuvres Act Repeal Bill, first reading.
Mr. Speaker.
Kanwal Bakshi.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Military Manoeuvre Act Repeal Bill be now read for the first time. At the appropriate time, I intend to move that the bill be considered by Foreign Affairs, Defence and Trade Select Committee. Mr. Speaker, it gives me a pleasure as a member of Parliament for first term and my first member's bill, private member's bill, which has been picked up from the ballot paper on my first attempt. Mr. Speaker, I hope to retain my personal record of keeping my speeches short and sweet, and even other contributors on this bill follow my footsteps by keeping their speeches short and sweet. The Military Manoeuvre Act 1915 was enacted in second year of the First World War and provides that Governor-General may by proclamation declare that any land for period specified be made available for military maneuvers. After the maneuvers are completed, the officer commanding of the forces engaged in them must, so as far as possible, restore the land to the former condition. To the best of the New Zealand's Defence Forces knowledge, the Act has not been used for last 30 years, largely as it is enacted specifically to deal with extraordinary circumstances of mobilization for the First World War. It is believed that there is no current proclamation remaining in force, nor there are any outstanding claims relating to the past proclamation and military maneuvers. So far, the Act sits on the statutory books. For no purpose, the bill we are debating today will repeal the Act. Some people might ask, why bother repealing this Act? It may be obsolete, but surely there are hundreds of obsolete acts just like it. This is precisely the point. Repealing the Military Manoeuvre Act is representative of very wider problem that redundant legislation littering in the statutory books must go, such as the New Zealand Institute of Journalists Act 1995 and District Railway Purchasing Act 1885 are totally obsolete. Others such as Tourist and Health Resorts Control Act 1908 and Rent Restriction Act 1924 and the Patriotic and Canteen Fund Act 1947 require revisiting and examination as to whether they should be retained. A private member bill is one way to start the job, but Parliament needs to look into at a more comprehensive approach. In case anyone thinks this is nonsense, the Law Commission has said that our statutory books lack coherence and are untidy and can be difficult to understand and use. My colleague, Honourable Chris Finlayson, has said that for the rule of law to be strong in New Zealand, our state law must be clear and accessible. I am sure the whole House would agree with this and support effort of Parliamentary Council Office and Law Commission to tidy up the statutory books and make them easier to understand. The legislation Bill 2010 is being considered by the Regulation Review Committee at the moment, and it will modernize and improve the law relating to the publication, availability, reprinting, revision, and official version of legislation. Mr. Speaker, my bill highlights an important problem. I hope this bill will help make the House aware of it. I look forward to the support of the House in passing of this bill.
Question is that the motion be agreed to. Ian Lees-Galloway.